Hi, I'm Adam Woodland.
And I'm Ashley Payton, and we're hosting GPB's new dog show, Unleashed, A Dog's Life.
One of the most important aspects in choosing a dog is yourself and your lifestyle. Pet experts say the number one behavioral problems with our dogs are that we've made the wrong choice. But how do you know which dog is right for you? We've asked Leah Fleming, our GPB correspondent, to let us follow her on her journey in choosing the dog that's right for her.
Whenever I need to learn something new, I turn to the experts. And so here I am at the Atlanta Humane Society, ready to find my dog. Hi, I'm Leah.
Hi, Leah. I'm Amanda. I'm a Beauty Adoption Counselor.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
So I've always had this fantasy of getting a little dog and being able to put the dog in my bag and we could go shopping together, get our nails done.
A little dog with red nails. That's perfect. I love it. I can totally see it.
But before zeroing in on a good fit for me, I wanted to make sure that I knew the basics.
So what do I need to do to adopt a dog?
Sure. The process here at the Atlanta Humane Society is pretty simple. We believe that pets and people belong together, so we're going to do whatever it takes to make the best match for you.
First up on my speed dog dating match was little 2-year-old Shelby.
As you can see, Shelby's a little nervous right now, but it's also loud in our runs. We've got lots of big dogs around her, so it sounds like your home might be a great place for her because it's quiet, it's just you. And she's obviously the perfect size for an apartment. She's a great little lap dog. Her preference is to be on someone's lap rather than anything else.
Oh, you are so pretty. I know you're so pretty.
Next up, rambunctious Robert.
Oh, hello.
So this is Robert. He's young, he's only about 10 months old. He's got a lot of, yes, he's still a baby. So he might even be growing and filling out a little bit more. But you can see he's very muscular back here. He is amazing with other dogs too. Thing about Robert, he doesn't have a whole lot of chill. So he's pretty much a go, go, go guy. Hey, come over here.
So would he need like a yard? Would you recommend?
I definitely think he'd probably be happiest in a home that has a yard. And he might even be great around kids, like just a young family, he'd be great.
Okay, Robert, so it looks like you and me, we were not meant to be. So who's my next possible match? Meet Baxter.
You're not the funniest looking dog you've ever seen in your whole life. You need to be an Instagram star.
It's like, I'm just gonna lay down and... Has he overeaten or does
He may be a little on the hefty side. He also has, okay, to be fair, Basset Hounds have a lot of extra skin. He has a lot of extra skin here.
So would he be good for me? Are there certain things that make you think?
I feel, well, you obviously could not carry him in a purse. He'd be a little heavy, I think. It would have to be like one of those big IKEA bags, you know? But his temperament led me to think that he might be a good fit for you. I mean, he's just so chill, and we know he does get along with other dogs. He'd be like the best Netflix buddy ever, right?
The best Netflix buddy.
Okay, last but not least, what about a puppy?
This is Eva. She's playing possum right now because she was totally like jumping around in her kennel, and yeah, she was definitely barking. And now she's like, I'm the calmest puppy ever. So Eva is about 3.5 months old, so she's just a baby.
Oh, she is. So with puppies, of course, the first thing you want to do is just take her home.
Right, because she's very cute, very snuggly.
So for someone like me, what would you recommend? Would you recommend I think twice about a little puppy?
Well, I would recommend that everyone think twice about a puppy. Puppies are amazing. I love puppies, but they turn into big dogs, so this is not going to be a purse-sized animal forever. It's funny to me how many people think they're like, this one's not going to get any bigger, right? I'm like, it's 3 months old. I'm like, would you say that about a human child? Of course not. That's a silly question. No, she's going to get a lot bigger. So So they definitely get bigger, and there's the training aspect. So they literally know nothing, at this point. They aren't potty trained. They have got to learn all of your house rules. They like to chew on things because they're still teething. So there's just like all those considerations. And someone that's got the time to work with a puppy, absolutely, 100%, because it can grow up to be, sort of exactly the kind of dog you're looking for.
Okay, so no puppy for me. But at least now I know a little bit more about just what kind of a dog I should be looking for. For Unleashed, I'm Leah Fleming.
And if you're wondering how to make the best choice that fits your life and your lifestyle, we have a quiz that can help you narrow your choices. Visit our quiz at gpb.org/unleashed.